What if I was in My Hero Academia? Clones Edition. So, with this, after the USJ arc, let's go straight on to the sports festival, but not really. So, Bakugo would challenge this new student and tell him, "Hey, loser, I want to challenge you to a fight. A full fight." He says, "Well, the sports festivals are right around the corner." He says, "No, a full-on battle." He goes, "We have to..." He says, "I'll show you my skills as a sports festival. Just shut up. I'm not fighting you." He goes, "Oh, are you weak?" He goes, "If I was weak, why would you be challenging me?" He goes, "What, you little..." He says, "Look, buddy, I'm not interested in fighting an angry Pomeranian. You and your little green-haired simp, or Midoriya, you and Midoriya can go, like, have your little brawl with Deku's one-for-all quirk." He yells at him, saying, "Deku has a quirk?" He says, "Wait, Deku has a quirk?" He goes, "You just said the nerd had a quirk." He goes, "No, I didn't. You're losing your mind, Katsuki." He goes, "No one calls me Katsuki." He goes, "Right, Kachan." He goes, "Never call me that again." He goes, "Oh, is your little best friend Deku supposed to be calling you that? Is it, Bakugo? Did you guys get along in the 1 week? Did you finally stop bullying him?" "Oh, no you didn't." He goes, "Shut up." Christian says, "I prefer not to." As he's straight on bullying Bakugo. So, Aizawa announces the sports festivals, blah 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 blah. So let's get into this. Christian says, Mr. Aizawa, can I use sport items? Like, you know how Momo can create weapons? He goes, "Yeah." He says, "Can I use weapons as well that are not really weapons?" He goes, "Sure." As Christian thinks to himself, what could help me in my abilities? He decides not to think about it right now. So the first time of the sports festival, Chris would be running on top of his clones would keep on throwing him as he goes farther and farther, becoming fourth place in Midoriya, and Bakugo and Todoroki would beat him. He'd go, "I don't care if I came fourth." As then, Chris wouldn't want to team up with, Well, actually, Chris would never show off his clones. He'd just run as fast as he can, which is pretty fast. "I'm no good for you, and let that be a song. Run away, you little nerd." Alright, whatever. So back to this. He'd basically fight the flip. And he'd basically team up with Midoriya. And they'd easily pass. Next round. The one-on-ones. Christian decides it's time to show his abilities. And it's him versus... Alright, before this video started, when I was doing the sports festival, I actually chose a random name generator for who he would fight in a sports festival in the first round. And it said, Momo Yaoyorozu, so it's the new student versus the student that was based off a recommendation. He says, "Let's start the match!" She creates a bow staff, like a staff, and starts to attack. He's jumping out of the way of all of these, saying that he's not gonna go bother hitting because he wants to wait till he gets the perfect moment. As then she actually hits him in the back of the head. "Hey, Toto, so Tutu get..." "Yeah, sure, we can play at like 3:40 tomorrow." So let's get back into this, boys and gals. So, he'd finally say, "I'm getting serious now." As he has these weird little tubes on these metal, like little dispensers on his pocket. I meant 2 more. Wait, why did you put 2-2? Oh no, oh wait, yeah. Alright, hi, tomorrow, get home early, so do you want to play? Alright. So let's get back into this. So he would basically jump back. He'd look down at his pockets and pull a little white thing, a little white ball. He says, "What's that supposed to do?" He goes, "It helps my quirk work. As you've already seen my quirk once." Good luck with the vids. Thank you, Caden. As he grabs the little ball and throws it to the ground, white smoke appears around him. He says, "Smoke bombs?" Yes, people, he threw down a smoke bomb, as this is his only way for his quirk to work. As he concentrates and puts 2 fingers up, going, "Yeah!" As 20 clones rush out, going, "Ah!" He says, Professor Mike says, "Oh, wow! He threw a smoke bomb to hide his presence." And when all the clones rush her, she's batting them all away. He goes, "Perfect." Then he says, "Is that all your stupid clones got?" He says, "Wrong." As in the ground below her cracks, and then out comes the real him. While she's looking, she doesn't even notice that the ground was cracked below her. She was looking at the clone that just poofs. He goes, "What?" As the real him goes, "Ah!" As he uppercuts her into the sky, then says, "Ah!" As she's knocked out of the arena. He goes, "That felt awesome!" As he did defeat her with that one uppercut. He says, "My only strategy is because my clones aren't that strong. I need to upgrade them so that they'll be able to take a couple of blows." So tell me, Bakugo thinks when he sees this, going, if that nerd, if this guy used it against my giant explosion that he used against Deku, there's no way my explosion would have went through. He would have just blocked it. How strong is this guy? Monoma goes, "He took down a Class 1A member. Looks like Class 1A is so weak for a kid that just came in." And he's doing his dumb laugh. Great, now I had the hiccups. Today's an amazing day. Trying to make the hiccups stop. They're annoying me. Then I'll go get water and I'm gonna chug it. Actually, I think chugging water is the cause of it. This is getting on my nerves. So all the matches go through normally, as all that happens is, as he'd look for other people until it's him in the in the semifinals versus Todoroki. As he shoots ice spikes, Christian creates clones which all pull like a barrier which blocks the ice. He goes, "I have no chance at winning this fight." He says, then he throws down a smoke bomb, but no clones come out. And there's no crack below the ground where Christian is. So he doesn't know what's going on. And remember, that smoke bomb radius covered the entire ring. So no one knows where it went. Nobody. He says, "Where are you hiding?" As he's still thinking to himself, what should I do? As Todoroki shoots more ice spikes, Christian thinks to himself, saying, "That's it." As the ice spikes come, he jumps above them, but then they track above. He goes, "Damn it!" As he spin kicks, breaking them off. He goes, "I guess that's what the advantage is of having spiky boots." And he just puts his foot up, and all the ice cracks when they hit the metal shoe. He smiles going, oh I am, oh I am. He'd jump in the air going, but then Todoroki would, using his fire aggression, would just burn him. He just put his arm up blocking it, but it does burn him. He goes, as he's starting to get pushed out of the ring, then he yells, "Ooga booga booga!" As a clone comes racing down, going, "Hurrah!" As it punches him so fucking hard that it breaks his jaw. And defeats Shoto. And that's it for now.